Al Waters from 10 Rednall Street, Monavale. Yeah.
I was just wondering what you're hoping to get out of the weekend.
Oh, just a bit more confidence presenting and get some technical skills and then hopefully get some career changes, hopefully. So, yeah.
Cool. And how do you think it'll help your career, this particular course?
Well, having a big name like Marcus West teach you is always a good thing to have on a resume, I guess, and also to have the small technical skills that some people lack. So,
cool. So what are you doing at the moment for work?
Still just at university doing production. Hopefully want to leave that and then start a career in media.
Yeah. What would you love to be doing in media?
Following the Formula One around, that would be a dream job for me. Yeah. Hey guys, Al Waters here. Now, thankfully the camera is quite nice because I am the size of a weatherman. Let's be serious about that. And you could also say that I am a smartass like a weatherman. A little bit about myself, I enjoy a cold beverage in the afternoons and I love a good laugh. Enjoy. Well, here we are, guys. We're live at the U2 concert in the SFS. Now, it probably doesn't sound it, but the noise is absolutely crazy. Everyone is going nuts and the atmosphere is electrifying. Now, we have been incredibly lucky to have the lead singer of U2 here, Ben, and in a television exclusive right here, he isn't wearing his glasses. Now, Ben, welcome back firstly.
How you going, Alex?
You going all right?
Good, mate, I'm good. Yeah.
How is it to be back in Sydney? Is it a great crowd or is it sort of a thing you have to do for your new album?
Oh, God, no. We love playing here. We love playing not only in Sydney but Australia. It's if you're going to go somewhere where you can experience the phenomenal crowds, great climate, and just a really great reception, Australia's top of our list, I must say.
Yeah, well, how have you found the Australian public compared to other artists? I mean, other sort of crowds around the world. How do you prepare for a live concert here?
Well, you know, you've hit the nail there because it's very hard to know. It's very hard to know leading into one concert to another how to prepare. Me personally, I like to take, say, 20 minutes to half an hour just on my own before we walk on stage. Then me and the lads get together and have a bit of a hug and a war cry and just make sure we know our playlist and all the important things.
Sort of like a psych-up sort of session.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got to be energised before we walk out. There'd be nothing worse than playing a low sort of energy concert. So we think about the crowd.
That's true. Now, let's have a look out here. There's some good-looking girls out here. Now, you're a good-looking guy.
Wow.
Let's be serious. Any sort of Australian girls take your fancy?
Oh, they all take my fancy, mate. Yeah, this isn't going live back to...
I don't know.
No, I'm one over there, actually, for about half an hour, so she's single. No, I'm just joking. Everyone's great. All our fans. We're totally in awe of the actual production the Australian crews have put on here as well. So, yeah, we can't wait to come back, and hopefully that'll be within the next 18 months.
Great, well thank you and good luck with everything. There you guys have it. U2 is an amazing band and the lead singer is an amazing guy. They'll be playing in Melbourne tomorrow and then next week it's Adelaide and Perth. Enjoy. Hey, I'm Al Waters and I just got out of a really intense interview with Tom Cruise and I can successfully tell you guys at home that he's a complete tool. Now I'm sure he means well, but from what I just saw, Scientology has really made him into a complete knob. I need a beer, you keen? The Pacific Highway has long been recognised as one of Australia's deadliest stretches of roads. And on the eve of the Christmas period, with hundreds of motorists heading north for the summer holidays, the increased traffic makes the situation even more dangerous.
Yes, thank you, Julie. Thank you very much. I'm joined here today by Alex Waters, who for the past 9 months has undertaken quite an incredible journey, solo yachting around the world. Alex, thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations. What are you feeling right now?
To be quite honest, I'm exhausted. I mean, it took a lot out of me and it's actually good to have human contact again and be able to talk to someone, not just a stupid ball. So yeah, it's good.
You must experience a well of emotions over such a long time period. Were there one or two examples that you call to mind that you sort of hit peak?
Yeah, I mean, there was a few days where you sort of feel like you want to pack up shop and it really takes a toll on you, especially when you don't have human interaction and speaking with someone. And yeah, like you said, there's some days are good, some days are bad.
And of course, the great advantage for the public, both nationally and internationally, is we were able to track your journey online as well as your podcasts and vodcasts. Was that hard to incorporate into day-to-day maintenance of the boat and sailing itself?
In a way, yes, but you do have a lot of spare time on the water, you see. But it is scary because there are a few times where you want a bit of privacy because it is quite lonely out there. But yeah, no, it is. It does allow people to see your travels and it gives you people first-hand view of what you're doing and what it takes to do that. So no, I thought it was quite interesting.
And of course, there's a serious side to this as well, raising money for the Cancer Council, because you had a close family member who suffered, didn't you, in recent times?
Yeah, well, my mother had a cancer for a while, so this was really close to my heart. That's what brought me to doing this. So it was a big self-satisfaction for me being able to do it and doing it for a great cause and raising awareness and money for such a horrible thing. So.
Well, congratulations, you're in awe of everyone, so thank you very much. Julie, I feel quite insignificant right now, so back to you.
Ever so gradually, we are learning to see Australia through Aboriginal eyes, beginning to recognise the wisdom contained in their epic story. I think we are beginning to see how much we owe the Indigenous Australians and how much we have lost by living so far apart. I said we non-Indigenous Australians should try to imagine the Aboriginal view. It can't be too hard. Someone imagined this event today, and it is now a marvellous reality and a great reason for hope. There is one thing today we cannot imagine. We cannot imagine that the descendants of people whose genius and resilience maintained a culture here for 50,000 years or more, through cataclysmic changes to the climate and environment, and who survived 2 centuries of dispossession and abuse, will be denied a place in modern Australian nation. We cannot imagine that. We cannot imagine that we will fail. And with the spirit that is here today, I am confident that we won't. I am confident that we will succeed in this decade. 2 powerful cyclones, both Category 4 systems. Overnight, Cyclone Thomas unleashed on Fiji's northern islands. These pictures were taken before the winds reached 175 kilometres per hour, the most powerful storm to hit the region in 7 years. Schools became evacuation centres, holidaymakers were stuck in hotels. Brisbane's tourists headed to Fiji, flights were delayed. The Humphrey spent $3,000 on a trip and could have to cancel. The rain-soaked holidays. Closer to Queensland, Cyclone Yuli is intensifying. The latest model of Weather Bureau has it moving closer to the coast on Saturday night. But exactly where? Well, it's too early to tell. Whichever track Yuli takes, it means of gales, forces, winds, and huge waves for the Gold Coast and Sunshine Coast. The last time this happened, Cyclone Sosi in 2001.